The suspense almost killed us, but the first original Portuguese Netflix series is now here. Let's learn how to react like a native. Being able to react quickly and naturally when something is happening in real time is what's going to really set you apart as somebody who has a good grasp on the language. No one wants to be left speechless while everyone else is discussing the action. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to express fear, shock, horror, as well as talk about your own feelings and how you feel about characters. So for those of you that know me already, you know that I don't like textbooks. I want to help you learn Portuguese with engaging, interesting multimedia content like videos, apps, and music. In this video that I made last year, I showed you a really interesting plugin that you can use to help you learn Portuguese while you are watching Netflix, and I also told you that the first Portuguese series was coming very soon. Well, it's finally here, and I sat down to binge the whole thing with none other than Mr. Portuguese with Leo himself. We had a great time getting lost in 1960s Portugal, learning more about the role that the country played in the Cold War. It's a spy thriller with lots of shocking moments, and you can check our whole reaction video over on his channel. Just be warned, this series is pretty dark and gory, not for the faint-hearted. So if you're excited to learn how to react like a native, give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this every single week. It is the best place to learn Portuguese and have fun at the same time. So let's start with how to narrate and express our own feelings while we're watching something happen.
Bora.
Estou super entusiasmada. Even before we sat down, I was really excited. Now, this is a good phrase to know, but it's a little bit difficult because it's a long word. So here's what we will say. Estou entusiasmada. Entusiasmada. Lots of syllables to get right there. So whenever we're expressing our feelings, we're going to use the verb estar. When I'm talking about myself and how I am, I'm going to say ESTOU. So some other examples of things that I might be saying I'm feeling during watching this would be Estou nervosa. Estou confusa. Estou preocupada com ela. Then if you're really feeling these feelings, you could even add the word super. Estou super entusiasmada. So you're probably going to want to learn how to speak about the characters and how you feel about them. Ainda não gosto de ninguém, tipo...
Nenhum dos personagens?
No. The characters are called the personagens. Personagens. So there are a few different verbs that we could use here. Gostar, to like. Adorar, to love. Detestar, to hate. So here are some examples. Não gosto nada do Henrique. Detesto o Ramiro. Adoro a Carolina. So if you want to go on to describe why you do or don't like them, you're going to want to use the verb ser. So when we conjugate this to mean he or she, meaning he or she is, it's é. So for example, não gosto nada do Henrique, ele é cruel, for example. So on to expressing shock. If something happens and you can't believe it's happened, you're feeling very shocked, you could say one of the following things. Que susto! Que medo! Or even, até saltei. This means like, oh, that made me jump. If you want to be really colloquial about it, you could even add a little epa at the beginning. So this is kind of one of those filler words that I've talked about a lot that just makes you sound really natural. So you could add, for example, epa, que susto. Have you watched Glória yet? Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. I do know that it is actually available in many other countries, including the US. So if you're not in Portugal, you still can check it out. So let me know what you thought.
O que é que está a acontecer?
No. So how about expressing disbelief? Sometimes when we're watching shows, something really crazy happens and you just can't believe that it has happened. So you might want to say something like, que ridículo, or não acredito, This didn't happen many times in this show, actually. I think I was pretty good at predicting what was going to happen. So the final feeling we are going to learn to react to and express is horror. And there was a lot of that in this show. Que horror. Que nojo.
Mesmo.
So, a few examples of how you could describe the horror that you're feeling when you're watching something would be: que horror, que nojo, or even, which happened to me at some points, não consigo ver, não aguento. So these are things that you can say when you just really can't watch or you just can't bear it anymore. It's that suspenseful. So hopefully this has given you lots of ways to react in Portuguese when you are feeling scared, shocked, in disbelief, or even horrified. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos about TV shows. There is a lot of fun that we can have with this, so let me know what you think. I'll be back next week with more tips and tutorials to level up your Portuguese, building your confidence and conversation skills for everyday life here. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a thing. Ciao for now.